I got some bad news, fellas. See, they banned Sharia cities in Texas. How are we going to do Sharia law now? Now I have to pay my credit card bills, and we're going to have that 30% tax rate instead of 2.5%, like Sharia law says. I'm so disappointed. We need our Sharia cities.
Who do not want to assimilate to the American way and find out that they may try to close your business. Now, there's a video circulating around that shows an Islamic scholar is demanding in Houston, Texas, that local businesses stop selling alcohol, pork, and engaging in gambling within 30 days, citing Islamic prohibitions, which means haram against these activities. Now, the demand is framed as a warning, with the scholar indicating that demonstrations will take place otherwise outside of this guy's business, potentially leading to economic pressure and having his business shut down. Now, this is very concerning about the influence of Islamic jurisprudence in the USA, particularly in Houston, where the Medical Center Islamic Society, which is led by Dr. Al-Sawi, a Sharia jurist known for endorsing executions for apostasy and rejecting U.S. law in favor of classical Islamic legal interpretations. This situation right here is reflecting broader tensions regarding the integration and influence of Muslim.
Some people really need to hear this. Sharia law will never replace American law. Not now, not ever. This is America, not the Middle East. We cannot allow that to happen. In America, our legal system is built upon the Constitution, not the Quran. You can practice faith, pray 5 times a day, eat halal. You can do whatever you want. But the second you try to inject religious laws into our legal system, that's when we're going to have a problem. And our courts will shut you down 10 out of 10 times. There's not a single court, state, or legal body in this country where Sharia law can override U.S. law. Our courts will reject that, and our Constitution even forbids it. And this isn't Islamophobic. This is reality. We're not going to compromise our founding principles to make room for foreign legal codes, especially the ones that contradict basic freedoms like speech, equality, and due process. We're not in Europe. We're not going to bow down to imported ideologies. This is America, where the law of the land is the Constitution, not cultural presences, not religious courts, and most definitely not Sharia. That's the American way. I'm Fabrizio with Fabrizio's Take. Thank you.
So, not sure if you guys have seen this or not, but somewhere down in Houston, there is this Muslim priest, or whatever you want to call him, who has decided that Sharia law is going to take effect in his neighborhood. And he goes to a corner store and tells the guy, you're going to stop selling lottery tickets and you're going to stop selling alcohol, and you have 1 week to do it. And the Indian gentleman that owns the place, they stopped the video at that point. You can look this up. It's pretty wild. But this guy thinks he can walk into a business and tell them what to do because he believes Sharia law should be in effect. Fuck Sharia law. And fuck anyone that follows it if that's what they think. You want to come over here and practice your religion? Do what you want. Don't tell others what they can do. Don't give a shit. So, not sure if you've seen it. You need to see it. It's sad. And Sharia law is outlawed in Texas from what I understand. So, hopefully this guy gets told to fuck off and go home if he doesn't like it here, because I really don't care. So what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Do you think Sharia law should go into effect? Because from what I understand, Dearborn, Michigan is pretty much pushing this shit too. So, and Minnesota. This is the problem with letting all these people in here from other countries that come in here and think that we need to start following their laws. If your country's so great and we need to follow your laws, stay in your own country. We don't want to follow them. We're here doing our own thing. Anyway, let me know what you think.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. And hey, disclaimer, this video is not hitting on our Muslim brothers and sisters, or rather being Islamophobic. We are just speaking the truth, and the truth just as it is, and just as they are forcing us to do this. Now, I posted a video talking about how the Muslims are forcing the people of the United States to be Muslims. They are forcing the American people also to be Muslims. For instance, we saw an imam going around Houston, Texas, telling all the vendors in the Texas to be not selling pork, not to be selling alcohol or gambling tickets, and terming this as haram. But this sparkled a lot of outrage for the people of the United States. They are saying, wait a minute, there is something called the law of United States. There is something called the Constitution that govern us. But now, these Muslim brothers and sisters are forcing onto the people of Texas and the people of United States to convert their existing law into Sharia law. And they won't allow that. And they are telling these Muslim brothers and sisters, no, we don't hate on you, but we won't do what you want us to do. We are Americans and you are Muslims. You won't force Americans to be Muslims, or you won't force our law to be converted into an Islamic law. If you are tired of living in Texas and if you are tired of living in the United States, you can go back to Middle East. You can go back to your Muslim brothers and sisters. You can go back to your countries. This is United States of America. This is not Iran. This is not Middle East. In this video, I want us to continue this discussion, and we will be seeing the Americans' people point of view on this one, and also an Islam woman giving the reality of how the Sharia laws are affecting their women. She will be giving out her story, and we'll then be giving our commentaries and reactions at the end. In the meantime, let's watch these videos together, and then we'll talk about it.
I can 100% guarantee this person knows absolutely nothing about Sharia law. The reason why certain countries that have Sharia law are destroyed is because America bombed them and destabilized their government. That's why.
So I just watched a video of thousands, and I mean thousands, of Islamic protesters flooding the streets of New York City right now. All of them wearing their hijabs and the jabbies and the wabbies. And what I find particularly funny about this is if we were to go into the Middle East by the tens of thousands, take a bunch of American flags, wear a bunch of patriotic American flag, red, white, and blue gear, and just covered the streets in the masses, waving American flags, singing the Star-Spangled Banner throughout their streets, I'm pretty sure we would be arrested, possibly tortured, and possibly put to death. Now, while you're in the United States, you should probably respect the freedoms that we have here and not mock them. Not scream into the streets in your own language, let's replace the Constitution with Sharia law. Because that's not going to bode well for you while you're occupying the streets of American soil. I definitely don't want to catch any liberal tears later if things get out of hand and things happen to people in the crowd. As always, stay informed.
I suffered living under Islamic Sharia for 30 years of my life. Women under Islamic Sharia have no rights.
Tell us about a specific of what might happen in a
We
typical
are
day.
brainwashed to believe that we are not mentally fit to control our lives. So any male in our environment have the right to control my life more than I do.
Can you give me a specific example of what you might have gone through?
I was a medical doctor and I practiced medicine for 9 years in my country. My brother has never graduated from high school. If I have to leave the house, I need his permission.
It's outrageous.
Yes, it is outrageous. It is outrageous.
And
I
this-
wasn't myself. I was just dead fish driven by the current.
And this is true for hundreds of millions of women
For
across the world.
every woman in any Islamic country, this is how life looks under Islamic Sharia.
And you can't escape it, can you?
If a
Because
woman was raped, she has to bring 4 witnesses in order to prove her case.
4 witnesses to a
Four
rape
witnesses.
who are going to testify on her behalf.
Otherwise, she will be stoned to death.
You came to the United States,
Yes.
as do so many thousands of people every year, looking for freedom, looking to escape this kind of repression. But this religion has followed you here, hasn't it? You're not able to live a life of freedom
This
and
is
ease.
the problem, and that's why I am risking my life. Because if we lost America, where else I can immigrate? We were taught at very little age that our mission on earth is to spread Islam, to fight for the sake of Allah, to kill or to be killed in this fight. So they are here. I was very much involved with my Muslim community for the 5, 6, 7 first year of my life in America, and I heard it million times that they were here to spread Islam and eventually to replace the American Constitution with Islamic Sharia. You know, because I can understand why Americans are raised to live by the ethical American code, which doesn't allow them to judge people based on their religious background. But Americans need to know that Islam is not a religion. Islam is a very political, very dangerous political ideology.
That's right.
You cannot be a true American and a true Muslim at the same time. There is no way.
I believe that's true.
There is, you can go and randomly choose any Islamic city throughout the Islamic world. Go inside any mosque on a Friday and listen to the imam of that mosque and how much hate he injects the young generation against the West.
Death to America. America must be destroyed. The Jews must be destroyed.
The non-Muslims.
All of them.
All of them. So every time you kill 100 terrorists, this preaching machine creating thousands of not millions terrorists. So that's why I always say this war is mostly ideological war. If you don't fight the ideology, you will never be able to protect this country.
Sure.
I receive death threats on daily basis, telling me where I live, where my children live.
These are Muslims who are not only allowed to kill you,
Yes.
they're commanded to kill you.
Absolutely, their mission.
They're required by their religion to kill you.
For the sake of their Allah, they have to kill
Here
me.
in the United States.
Here in the, and I don't feel safe.
I don't blame
here
you.
in the United. This is the sad part of it.
Well, you're a very brave woman.
Anyway, I am enjoying my life because it is a life of my choice. I wasn't myself for 30 years of my life. I was under somebody else's controls.
You'd rather be a free woman under a death sentence than a piece of property, simply.
Let me live one day as a free woman and then die. Who cares? I tested the freedom.
My Muslim brother, please don't just waste your time praying for God to make me a Muslim. Just channel that energy to your own life. Make the Allah better your own life first. Do you understand? I don't want to be a Muslim. I don't want to be a troublesome somebody. Or I don't want to stop eating pork meat. Pork meat too sweet. Or I don't even want to stop taking alcohol. Yes, once in a while I do take alcohol. You understand? I don't want something to be controlling me. I want to be me. I hope you understand. I don't want to be this kind of human beings.
And not violate the religion of Islam by selling and distributing products that are against the religion, because we should love what Allah loves and we should hate what Allah hates. This is what we're here for, and little by little, one by one, we're going to be visiting all of the stores in the neighborhood, particularly the inner city neighborhoods where the religion of Islam is ignored by not only our enemies.
The pork, alcohol, and gambling. Okay, that'll give them, that gives them at least to the end of this month to change their inventory or either move to a different neighborhood.
These are Muslims in Texas going around telling people that own shop that they should stop selling alcohol and stop selling pork meat just because their own religion says so. That is not what humanity preaches. Humanity is not all about going around forcing people to do what you believe, what you practice. Forcing people to stop what they are doing just because your religion don't want you to do that thing. But you want everybody in the whole world to do that thing, to accept that thing where your religion teach you. You understand? So I don't want to be that kind of human being where they go around, they force people, they look for trouble, they tell them, make them close their shop. If they don't want to listen to you, make them close their shop. If they don't want to stop selling pork meat or alcohol, make them close their shop. You understand? Humanity is tolerance. Respect everybody's decision, everybody's belief. But you people don't respect people's belief. If I become a Muslim today, I will be like this kind of human beings that will never mind their business. You want to force somebody to believe what you believe in. Just because you are not contented with yourself. Buddhism that came before Islam, they don't go around forcing people, threatening people to stop what they are doing. Judaism that came before Islam, they don't go around just the way people go around to threaten people, to force them to stop or to believe what they are believing in. Christians don't go around threatening people. They only go around to preach. If you like, accept. If you like, no accept. But now they make a must. They threaten people. When they threaten people, stop. Before you know it now, they unalive people. Look at somebody. Look at them. In Texas, now they go around, they force people, make them stop selling alcohol. Just because you want somebody to be to the practice what you they practice. Now that kind of religion, now you want make I enter. I know fit. I can't even go to any kind of religion, say whether Christian or Judaism or Buddhism or anyone. Religion is not from any creator of the universe. Do you understand? So don't waste your time praying for me to be a Muslim. Instead of praying for me to be a Muslim, pray for yourself. Make that Allah better your own life. Yes, or channel that energy to the Islamic countries. Make it save those people who they suffer from Islamic countries first. Because when you go to some Islamic countries, you will see they are not in peace. The only people that are in peace now are the Saudi Arabians. We bring the Islam. Now then they're in peace. But other people, other Islamic countries, they are not in peace. If Islam is peace, at least those people waiting for Islamic countries supposed to have peace of mind. Yes, they don't have peace of mind now because of say they are troublesome people. They no go just mind themselves. They want everybody to join or to believe what they believe in by force, and people don't like it. That is why Israel they deal with Gaza now because they don't like it. People don't like you forcing them.
As far as I know, the reality of the matter is that majority of the America people, they are not Muslims. We have various religions. As that young man there have said, we've never seen these other religions walking and telling people to not sell pork, to not sell alcohol, or to not sell this and that, terming it as haram. We've not seen these religions trying to impose their religion into the whole American states law. That is so unacceptable, our Muslim brothers and sisters. You know, there is America and there is Islam. Those are two different things. You've never seen any Christian going around and telling people, you know, we should come up with the Bible law. We want to replace it with the current law or the existing law that governs the people of the United States. We've never seen that. But for Muslim brothers and sisters, they are telling us that we should convert Sharia law into a law that governs the United States. Maybe you should practice this in the country because these laws have been there. You went into United States and you find these laws there. How comes you are telling us that you want to convert the same existing law into Sharia law? That is to say that you want the whole of the United States to be an Islam country, and that is totally unacceptable. If you are a Muslim, then be with your Muslim religion. You should know that there is a law and there is a religion. You want to convert the American law into a Muslim religion. That is totally unacceptable. You want to convert every Christian to be a Muslim because you think that what Allah is saying is everything that every Christian should be doing or every American should be doing. You are a Muslim. You are a believer of Islam. You are a believer of Quran. Then please stay with your beliefs. Let the others who want to believe in their religion believe in their religion. But at the same time also, let's now all be governed by one popular law, the American law, not Sharia laws. This is what should be happening, because that imam was protesting, telling people they should live as Islams, not live as themselves. That is exactly what he was trying to do. And have you seen that woman trying to narrate the story? These are just some of the realities that happen in most of the Islam country. I remember my friend one told me that if you are a Muslim lady and by any chance you get pregnant and probably run away because you are afraid of being stoned alive, she said that you will be haunted and they will ensure they stone you to death. These are just some of the things that the people of United States don't want, because these Muslims, brothers and sisters, they are calling other religions as kafir or something like that. And these are just some of the things that the people of United States don't want. They are saying that Islam is becoming a cancer, and they don't want that cancer to spread in the United States. If you are a Muslim, please stay with your religion. Let other people who believe in what they are doing believe in it. But at the same day or at the same time, we should all be governed by one law and one constitution of the United States of America. But anyway, those are just some of the views that we are seeing from the Americans' reactions. Tell me what you think in the comment section about this Sharia law becoming the United States law, or what do you think, guys? Because I believe that we still have a constitution and a law that governs everyone that lives in the United States of America, be it the Jewish, be it the Hindu, be it the Christian, be it the Islam. But now our Islamic brothers and sisters are telling us that we should convert that law that is governing everyone into a Sharia law. That cannot happen in any time soon. That cannot happen. So do tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's have a discussion on the same, and see you in our next episode.